undergoing international transactions using national currencies.
It is important to vigorously switch to national currencies, including the ruble, in financial settlements of trade transactions. In this regard, we are ready to work with African countries to develop their financial infrastructure, to connect banking institutions to the financial messaging system created in Russia, which makes it possible to create cross-border payments independently of some of the Western systems that exist today and impose restrictions. This will contribute to improving the sustainability, predictability and security of mutual trade exchanges. We will offer our African partners the lifting of restrictions. I am convinced that such comprehensive cooperation will allow us to increase our qualitative ties with Africa.
Now, the last sphere of probably essential, that is essential to the maintenance of African sovereignty that Vladimir Putin mentioned, that I want to mention as well, is probably Russia's offer to African students to study in the Russian Federation so that Russia can share its expertise and knowledge with African experts who are going to go back to their home countries and make them a better place. Almost 35,000 African students are now studying in the Russian Federation to get that sort of expertise, and the Russian president promised that these quotas are going to be increasing as time goes on, and they already have been increasing significantly. So given all those areas of cooperation between Russia and the African continent, it looks like there's a bright future ahead of relations between those two parties.
We did speak earlier with the director of the African Broadcasting Union, Gregoire Jacquat, about how the news is covered on the African continent. And he said this, he said, it's up to journalists to uncover the facts. He also said that viewers around the world have the right to watch and read whatever they want, and more importantly, they have the right to decide for themselves.
First thing, the balanced information comes from the journalist who's collecting the news, creating it and broadcasting it. He must always bear in mind that what is important is facts at his level first. Now, I think it's not fair for somebody to decide that I will block you, I will not block you. People are free, everybody has his agenda. What is important, that's why we as journalists, we welcome this summit. We welcome this new way of doing, so that if RT is blocked in one country, or if we cannot have news if we cannot have news only from one side, and we have also from RT, that can balance the news.
If it was unbelievable propaganda nonsense, then surely it would be good to let the average person watch it for themselves and make up their own mind. But no, no, no. The British government says, you cannot watch this. We don't want you knowing what the Russians are saying. Do you see my point? Is it right to block that?
I see it. But as an African, I think this speech is not, we are not concerned by that, because we in Africa, we did not receive a lot of time RT. And I think what will start now